Guess who? A clue. He's the president of Turkey and he doesn't like cartoonists suing these guys for insulting him. It's Recep Tayyip Erdogan, but he's not laughing. The latest row with this publication, a cartoon of Mr. Erdogan saying a journalist should have been sacrificed to inaugurate his palace. A gesture was deemed to suggest he's homosexual. The cartoonists were given 11 months in prison for insulting the president, commuted to a fine of almost $5,500.
They don't have a sense of humor, first of all, and they don't like the freedom of speech. They don't want it. They don't like it. And they don't like criticism of any kind.
Since Mr. Erdogan became president last August, over 230 people have been investigated for insulting him, 105 formally indicted. The insult law has always existed, but was rarely applied before. Social media has sparked arrests, a former Miss Turkey charged for posting an anti-Erdogan poem.
İyi akşamlar sayın seyirciler.
TV journalist Sedef Kabash tweeted, "Don't forget the judge who dropped a corruption probe against Mr. Erdogan. She faces up to 5 years in prison."
They're trying to polarize people as pro the ruling party and against the ruling party. He is fostering his supporters with the tools of, if you hate them more, you will be more adamantly supporting my idea.
The anti-government protests of 2013 rocked Mr. Erdogan, a turning point, critics then seen as a threat.
The mass protests have subsided, but those involved in smaller demonstrations are still arrested for insulting the president. What happened here marked Recep Tayyip Erdogan, making him more defensive, trusting only arch-loyalists. Dissenters are labelled part of a so-called parallel state, slammed for plotting a coup.
His supporters say he's right to crack down.
There should be a limit that differentiate insulting and criticizing. The number of these cases are higher in his term because I think he is the most insulted president in Turkey.
Penguin's new cover, as free speech here is curbed, a defiant call for Turkey to draw the line. Mark Lowen, BBC News, Istanbul.